Good afternoon, everybody. This is Jim Baker with Vale Scott of Vale's Purple Oasis Garden, Don Scott House. How are you doing today, Vale?
I'm fantastic, Jim. How are you?
Great. We're here to update the audience on the Edie's Fruit Bar contest.
Well, it must have been about a year ago, we entered the contest to win an orchard for the Purple Oasis Garden. And although we got a lot of votes, we didn't get enough to win. So, a couple of months ago, I got this call from the Fruit Foundation saying that they loved the other video that we did, they loved what we were doing in the community, and they would love to have us have an orchard this year. That they're going to place 10 orchards around the country. And we were selected from the Midwest to be one of those orchards. So I'm very thrilled to say that it's actually May 16th, the Fruit Foundation out of Seattle, Washington, somewhere in the Washington area, they're going to be in Cleveland, and they're going to put a fruit orchard on Vale's Purple Oasis Garden. How about that?
Wonderful. I did say in the video that you were triumphant in getting all of these votes that you needed to qualify and win.
It was so much fun. We had people from all around the country that voted for us, that wished us well. And I was a little disappointed when we didn't win. But sometimes, you have to do the, what they call it, the work, the field work,
Right.
in order to get what you want. And it was not in vain, all the work that we did, and all the people that voted for us, I want them to know that it helped, because it let people know that we did have people supporting us and that we did have a really viable and a great project going. So come May 16th, and it's in the middle of the week on a Wednesday, our orchard will be planted. And we have up to 50 trees, and we haven't selected yet which of those trees that we want or will get. We'll have apple trees, pear trees, I would say cherry trees, plum trees, and probably some fruit that I don't even know about among those 50.
You could mention our sponsor.
I'm sorry.
Edie's Frozen Fruit Bars.
They were, when we first entered the contest, that was the sponsor. I'm not sure that this is the sponsor for this group. I know that one of the sponsors for this garden is going to be UPS.
And UPS
I don't have all the...
Is that the acronym for what? UPS?
What is it? United U.S. Postal Service.
Oh, okay.
Postal Service,
Okay.
UPS.
Okay.
So I don't have all the details yet. The gentleman who is in charge of planting these orchards is now in Australia. It's an international organization. So the group that's planting the orchard, the person that's in charge is in Australia. So when he gets back in the country, he's going to call me and let me know exactly more details.
And as you said, they plant these orchards and these gardens are worldwide.
Worldwide. They just think they're in Australia planting a garden now, an orchard now. And once he gets back, he'll get in contact with me, and then I'll have more particulars about the time of day that they're going to come, the program, the outline, and all of those good things. But just the mere fact is that we will have an orchard planted in Cleveland, Ohio, at Vale's Purple Oasis Garden, May 16th.
That's fabulous. And you know what? I want to encourage everyone who has a dream to make your videos and submit them to different organizations and groups and places that can help you, because you can win, but you have to, as Vale said, put in the work. And making videos for places like YouTube and posting them online is a surefire way of success in realizing your dreams. So that's what's so fantastic and so wonderful about being online with projects such as fruit orchards and gardens and whatever you do in life. If it's making clothing or it's making
food, setting up market stands, which is what we're going to do this year at the garden. We'll have a lot of volunteers, and that's another thing too, that we're asking for volunteers for that particular day. It's an all-day project, and it should be lots of fun. We're going to have food, music, entertainment. It's going to be just a fun day. And you mentioned about preparing, actually laying the foundation is what we really did when we did all that we could to get people to come and vote for us online last year. You know, knowing that we were going to win in some way, and even if we didn't win the orchard, that we would get our name out there and that people would see what was happening in Cleveland, because Cleveland is actually in the forefront of gardens and markets and of actually fresh food. We're #1, I'm almost certain, in the number of market gardens that we have throughout the city. You know, we have gardens all over the neighborhood, Shaker Square in Cleveland.
Where we are now.
And where we are now. And also during the winter season, when the big market, which is set up out in the area to my right, closes down in
over
December.
so they can see what that looks like.
We actually have a garden. We actually have a farmer's group. We actually have a farmer's group that comes inside. It's a market inside. And what they do is they have the vegetables that they can grow during the cold weather. And these vegetables and these fruits and all of these things are available. In fact, right around the corner here, you'll see the sign as to actually where we are. And as you know, the square is such a beautiful place to be, you know, to come to. And it's just so much activity, so many people that are out here. But during the winter season, you know, we actually have a lot of people that frequent the square. We have the indoor winter farmers market, as you can see here, the North Union Farmers Market, which is quite well known here in the Cleveland area. And this is where we come during the winter time, and we still can get fresh fruits and vegetables. You can get almost anything that you want all year long. It's really, really a great idea. And I don't know too many cities, especially in the winter time, that have indoor markets from local farmers. So most of your food doesn't have to travel long distances. You can actually, within a 30 or 40 mile radius, you can get fresh vegetables during the winter time. We have several farms. Here's Rainbow Farms, which we have, which is very close to us. You can also get just first things that you need. And that's a wonderful, wonderful opportunity to shop and to be able to eat healthy all year long. It's just a great opportunity. In addition to, in other parts of the neighborhood, there are also areas that you can get fresh vegetables. So it's a wonderful opportunity. And these are mainly family-owned businesses. The small farmers, which
indoor
you can keep in business.
Winners Farmer Market at Shaker Square, Cleveland, Ohio. And we want to encourage everybody from small towns, mid-towns, big cities, get your video camera out and do some videos
Another
of your local community.
family-owned farm, which is local, maybe within 30 or 40 miles of Cleveland.
To foster
They
more
can,
connections,
harvest,
bring people together, and
bring vegetables in during the day, and you have them that afternoon, that same morning. So it's a wonderful, wonderful opportunity.
Yeah, and network and have the opportunity to make your community visible and prosperous.
And although we talk about fresh, healthy food, every now and then you have to have a little ice cream to lighten things up. A little bit every once in a while doesn't hurt. So, want to be healthy, healthy, wealthy, and wise is what my grandmother used to say.
And she was right.
And she was never wrong on anything that she talked about. So, I want everyone to know that we're on Shaker Square in March in Cleveland, and it's 75, 80 degrees. How blessed we are.
They said that warm weather would come to the United States early this year.
Yes. We're just delighted.
We want to thank you for your time this afternoon, Vale, and we congratulate you on your triumph.
Thank you, and don't forget, Wednesday, May 16th is when the Fruit Foundation will plant our garden at Vale's Purple Oasis in Cleveland, Ohio. So if you're anywhere in the area, please stop by to volunteer, to get a bite to eat, to have fun, to see history in the making. Just think, this is going to be the first fruit orchard garden planted in a large scale in an urban area, an area where people can actually come by and pull apples and oranges and cherries right off the tree.
Okay, well
We
thanks.
already have a blueberry tree, you know, in our garden. So this will
Right.
add, and we also have 2 cherry trees.
Oh.
That green triangle, one of our local environmental groups planted a couple of years ago under the auspices of Hank Haberman. So we're already on the move. We're in the right direction. So think about joining us. Come to Cleveland. Beautiful,
Contact
beautiful
Val
weather.
Scott. Would you like to leave your email address?
ValMScott@gmail.com. And under our nonprofit New Image Life Skills Academy, there's lots of things that we're doing. We're doing cooking classes at the new Stephanie Tubbs Jones Center, which is a part of the Cleveland Clinic Foundation. We're also doing classes at the Wellness Institute, which is also part of the Cleveland Clinic Wellness Group. We're just doing wonderful things to enhance the well-being of our community. So what else can I say except thank you for this opportunity, and thank all of you who voted for us. Your votes were not in vain, and in a couple of years you'll be able to see the fruits of our labor at Val's Purple Oasis Garden in the heart of University Circle in Cleveland, Ohio. Thanks, Jim.